Hello everyone, welcome to Deaf Mute Studio. I'm joined by Gareth, call that an index finger. This is an index finger, Gibson, and we are recommending 2 Halloween films, one each for every day of Halloween. We are on day 21, the 21st of October. Gib, what's your pick?
So my pick for today is Slumber Party Massacre, one of my absolute favourite slasher films. I say that about a lot of films, to be fair, but this one's in my top 5. Absolute just 80s sleaze. It's Roger Corman, not directed but produced. So it's got it's got all your B movie trash, your tick list straight off. It's weird, I don't really know why I love this film so much. It is a bit a cult classic, but there's not really there's not a lot to it. It's very simple. It's very very grounded, very simple. It's just an escaped maniac with a drill who just goes after teenage girls. That's all it is. But for some reason, it just really stands out. It's just really well done. Female director as well. I can't remember her name. So it does have a bit of a different flavour to it as well, even though Roger Corman stipulated that it had to have the boobs and all the
titties.
The titties, yeah. There's a real gratuitous shower scene which you could tell the director clearly just didn't want to do, but they had to just and stuff like that. But yeah, some really, really effective kills. It's got an amazing score by Ralph Jones, I believe. But yeah, really a real synthy 80s soundtrack. It's just one of those. I say it's not something that's got loads of stuff that really stands out, but it's just a film I really enjoy, and I watch a couple of times a year, maybe something like that. It's got a couple of good sequels to it as well. That's my pick.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I've never seen it, but you've been recommending some what seem to be extremely fun horror films, so I'll be adding that to my list to watch. Yeah,
it's got some fun parts. It got some good dark humor that kind of lands as well. It's not a really slapsticky kind of silly slasher movie. It is quite grounded and quite dark in its tone and stuff. But it is. It's really fun. Probably more famous for the poster. It's got quite an iconic poster of the killer hovering over some teenage girls, sort of looking up at him. Just a really fun slasher movie. So yeah, if you like your 80s slashers, definitely give it a check, a watch.
Excellent. Yeah, I will do so. So for my pick, Gib, I consider it to be a very fun film.
Yeah,
it's 1996's From Dusk Till Dawn.
Very fun.
I mean, it's one of them. I watched it. I rented it on VHS when I was a kid, and knew nothing about it. It got rented for me actually by my stepdad, and he was like, "Yeah, I got you this film to watch." I was like, "Oh, what is it?" He's like, "It's called From Dusk Till Dawn." I was like, "Well, what's it about?" He goes, "It's a gangster film." So I was watching it going, all right, gangster film, no problem. And when it gets to the bit in the titty twister bar and it all kicks off, it was really what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. I wish I could have had that experience of it, really, but I did know the vampire angle and stuff, because we were very pro Quentin Tarantino household at that time. We loved Pulp Fiction when it came out. Loved Reservoir Dogs, and I have my older brothers were obviously a bit more seeking out those type of movies at the time. So when we heard about Dusk Till Dawn, I was, I watched the trailers and the making of on MTV and stuff like that. So I did know about the vampire angle, but I'd love to have just caught it on BBC Two or something, knowing nothing about it, and then just that would have been a great experience. So I'm quite envious of your first watch of this film.
Oh man, honestly, it was the best thing. I love going into films blind. It just you've got zero expectations, so it can really surprise you, like From Dusk Till Dawn did. But yeah, and it's very much like, it's well known, a film of two halves, and people say the first half's directed by Quentin Tarantino and the second half is directed by Robert Rodriguez. But as we know, it's all Robert Rodriguez. It was co-written by Tarantino.
I think Tarantino Tarantino wrote the whole script, but I think he did. It was one of his in his pile of early scripts. I think even before he directed Reservoir Dogs. I might be wrong about that, but but it's. I think this, as you'd say, the second half's definitely more Rodriguez as well, though. I just think it's a good collaboration, to be honest. I really like the Grindhouse things that they did as well. I know a lot of people kind of slight them a little bit, but I do think they were good. They have got a good film knowledge and a good old film, and stuff like that. And but I think Dusk Till Dawn is their original Grindhouse movie, to be honest. So they didn't really need to maybe do them double features. I feel like Dusk Till Dawn does the same thing. Do you know what I mean? Because you say it's like two films as well. It is like a film by him and a film by Rodriguez as well. So yeah,
really cool, fun, violent, and quite funny film.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, it's got lots of one-liners, and I always thought George Clooney was so fucking cool in it as well.
Oh, he oozes coolness in that film, and he has one of my favourite lines ever in From Dusk Till Dawn, and that's crazy. No, sorry. Psychos don't explode when sunlight hits them. I don't give a fuck how crazy they are.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he's got some great lines in it. Like when Salma Hayek's got his when she's got a foot on his throat and welcome to slavery, and he's like, oh no thanks, I've already got a wife. Stuff like that. I feel like he maybe his character maybe is responsible for a good 10 years or so of tribal tattoos as well.
100%, yeah.
There's a lot of people now walking around with very dated tribal tattoos. Well, to be fair, I've got one pretty similar as well. But I'm thinking, fuck, I got that because of fucking George Clooney.
Fucking George Clooney.
Yeah. But at the time, did look dead cool.
I mean, like everyone I knew was like, when we were about 16 or so, like around about that age, everyone was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get a tattoo like George Clooney and From Dusk Till Dawn. It's like, oh yeah, that'd be well cool.
That's gonna date really well.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I think if you actually went to a tattoo parlor now and asked for a tribal, they'd probably just turn you down and say, no, we don't do that shit anymore.
Yeah, laugh you out the door.
Yeah.
It's not the 90s, lad. Get out.
Yeah. Where's the tribal design book? They have to get it out of the basement, get all the fucking cobwebs off it, and
it'd be like the Necronomicon.
Yeah. Open it up and fucking on demons and shit. But great film. Came BFX as well.
Oh yeah.
Just at large everywhere. So probably some quite dated 90s CGI, but kind of. I mean, the silliness of the film as well, though.
Exactly. That second half, it's like nothing is to be taken seriously. It's almost as if K&B just threw everything at the wall and went, so, how about we do a giant rat? It's like a vampire's rat? Well, we don't know. We don't care. It'll look cool.
And I think so. Yeah, watching Dusk Till Dawn as well was the first time I ever heard about Tom Savini as well.
Yeah.
So I never
Sex
realized
machine.
he was. Yeah, I never realized he was like an effects guru at that point. I I just knew him as Sex Machine from. And then later on when DVD extras came out and you saw him doing like the makeup effects for like Day of the Dead and and things like that and stuff. And oh god, yeah, it's Sex. And he directed the remake of Night of the Living Dead as well. And I'm like, oh god, yeah, it's Sex Machine. I have an 8x10 as well of him as Sand. It's just a picture of him with his gun dick out.
Yes, the gun dick.
Yeah,
dick gun.
Like, I'll have to get that one. He's a bit of a miserable twat, actually. To be fair, when I met him, but yeah, he's not. He's quite notorious for not being the most chatty of people at conventions. Unless you ask him about him, then he'll waffle on for ages. But he's all right. He's not the worst guest I've ever met. But.
But going back, if anyone, I'm not sure if it's on the Blu-ray. I don't think I've got the Blu-ray, but the DVD edition of From Dusk Till Dawn has one of my favourite making of documentaries ever called Full Tilt Boogie.
So good.
And it's so in depth. And as a kid watching that, it was so like not enlightening, but like, well, kind of enlightening. It's like, oh right, that's how films work. And wow, all the issues they had in production. I mean, it wasn't a nightmare production by any stretch of the imagination, but you see,
didn't glamorize it though either. It made it it was, I'm sure it was, compared to a lot of low budget horror, it was probably a big effect. It was quite a big budget, but it was, it wasn't a 200 million film or anything like that, or things, from what Tarantino budgets ended up being. So, because it was quite early in both of their careers, even though Tarantino was quite a big star by then. It didn't glamorize it. It made it didn't say look like a nightmare production, but it didn't look that fun either. It looked the conditions looked kind of horrendous, and it's really good though, really good.
Yeah, so that's my pick, Gib, and I've kind of cheated with From Dusk Till Dawn and Full Tilt Boogie there, but if it's
it's a film about the film. I really want to watch Full Tilt Boogie again though. I've not seen it for a long time.
Yeah, it was absolutely brilliant, and I think it went on for like 3 hours as well. It was it was a long making of, which was really appreciated. I was like, because at that age, you're just like absorbing everything.
Yeah, it fucks me off though that it's not on the Blu-ray.
Yeah, it's
there's no incentive to upgrade. Do you know what I mean? Like, and it's not a film that I don't really feel a benefit from being on Blu-ray anyway. Like, I don't need a super fucking HD version of it anyway.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? If it was, if the DVD had some more stuff to offer, then I'd probably upgrade. But just stick to the double disc DVD.
Yeah, it was great edition.
2002 or something. I think I ended up buying. I think I bought from Music Zone for like a tenner.
Same. When Music Zone was about, I
remember we was at Hubert College, and you just got to the Music Zone on your lunch.
Do you want something to eat? No, I'm going to Music Zone.
Come back with double disc, from Dusk Till Dawn and the new Korn album or something. That was just me.